I remember the first time I went to the Vicenza Jewelry Fair in Italy, nobody warned me, and I was literally chilled to the bone. And it wasn't that it was that cold outside, it was just this damp cold, but of course, everything was a marble floor. Deirdre's room is not that big, so this is something that we keep in the corner. And like I said, sometimes the stuffed animals are on it. She uses it to put her clothes out. It's a great place to sit and read. When we graduated from high school, and I don't know whether it was a subtle hint to leave the house, no, just kidding, we all were going off to college, so one by one, the gift from mom and dad for the high school graduate was luggage. And I, to this day, when my nephew graduated from high school and went out to USC, my sister and I went in and we got him a set of luggage. I unfolded it. I literally turned my back, turned back around, and you'll see on my Facebook page, Kiki was in the middle of it, my cat. So I thought, well, it must be comfortable because she always finds the most comfortable part of the house. I bought a Star Trek lunchbox. I did because I knew that the 10-year-old Jane would have just lost it if she had a Star Trek lunchbox. We just had a family wedding this weekend. This would have been the perfect dance floor shoe, right? I was sitting down and I had jeans on and I had a shaper on, but unfortunately my top was here and my girlfriend was like, Jane. And she's pulling my jeans up. Thanks be to God, I was like, had a sweet friend, Meg, behind me that was pulling up my jeans. Thank you, Meg, if you're watching. Because, you know, everybody was staring at, you know, the shaper that was sticking out of my jeans. Not a pretty story. My daughters are both dancers. There are probably, and I'm not exaggerating, 25 or more pairs of tights per child floating around in the house when they're both home. So I'm sure it's happened to you. I mean, this is kind of my Lexi Marigold story that I tell a lot during shoe shopping, which is my sandal that I love from Clark's, is that I was out all day, thought I'd get a chance to go home and change. We had so much fun in Savannah. We stayed out all day and went right to dinner. Now, my luggage was kind of old, but, you know, it still looked, it was fine shape. And I go to move it, and I had a lot of stuff in it. I was coming back from vacation, and it wasn't going anywhere. Why?
Dragging it?
Because the wheel, the wheel was completely in. It wasn't off. It was like angled in. Okay, so this was my niece's wedding day savior. She got married on July 9th, her mom and dad's anniversary. Isn't that sweet? And I was going around and I was just doing this to everybody, Miss Jackie. And all of a sudden, I know, I was doing it to the bride because I didn't have to worry about anything getting on her dress. And it was a July wedding and I wanted her to be picture perfect all day long. And I looked down and every single bridesmaid and mother of the bride and mother of the groom, my sister Chrissy, and mother of the groom all lined up. I'm like, oh, okay, I guess I'm doing everybody. The other day I was wearing a higher heeled shoe than my sister. I had on a pair of Clark's. She had on a pair of Aerosols. And they were both in burgundy because we always have to wear the same thing. And we were at my daughter's nutcracker. Can I tell you a little story?
Why do we have to keep telling this story?
Because I love this story. It kills me.